Hey, my name is Brendan Pyron. I am the video production manager here at Anntoine Marketing Design. And today I'm going to show you how we use color correction, color grading to not only enhance your video, but to better represent your brand. We collaborate with a diverse range of businesses, each with their own branding standards, colors, logos, and aesthetics that all amount and contribute to their unique identity. It's our role as a creative agency to honor those standards as closely as possible without sacrificing innovation. However, I want to point out that it's incredibly important to trust your instincts as an artist. Let your creativity guide the project. At the end of the day, that's how you're going to get the best work. That being said, I want to share my toolkit and how I approach coloring so you have a better understanding of how coloring works inside of video. Step one, we're going to bring our footage into Premiere. When you initially bring it in, you're most likely going to have a piece of raw footage that looks a little bit like a pale mess. And you're going to come over to Lumetri Color. My first and favorite thing to do is to get a little depth brought back into the shot. I'm going to bring the shadows down. Since I was filming outside, a lot of the sun is blowing out some of the background, and I want to see some of that shadow come back. After our shadows are adjusted, I like to adjust the contrast. This is a very minimal change depending on your shot, but it can really help make things crisp, especially when you bring in a LUT later on to emphasize the color profile. After this, we're going to move into basic color correction. I'm going to adjust my sliders until I find the image I'm looking for. I also like to raise the saturation slightly because sometimes with raw footage, it can kind of help bring some of those colors to life. And there we go, our footage is color corrected. You can tell immediately that it gives us a much richer image. When stepping into the next stage of color grading, I like to use a file called a LUT. These are pretty popular all over the internet and you can find tons for free, and I'll even link the ones that I'm working with here. They're usually just inspirations from films, other ads, and they completely change the color profile of the image you're working with. Now, you'll notice that sometimes this can be a little harsh and you may have to pull back and find that natural color balance between something that looks realistic and stylized. But at the end of the day, it's kind of all up to how you want your video to be and what the ad's purpose is. I hope those tips and tricks helped you on your next project. And remember, if you need marketing solutions, we have everything you need here at Anntoine Marketing Design under one roof. Visit Anntoine.com to learn more.